welcome to your program Development Zone, where we celebrate achievers, unveil the core potential of our dear nation, and also celebrate those who have contributed immensely to the growth of our country. So on the program, we'll be talking about something very essential to human living, which is water. And on our program today, our guest today is the person of Honorable Muhammed Akwuh. He is the ATWAP Chairman FCT and also double as the Chairman CEO of Adjacent Plastic and Water Company Limited. We will be throwing more light on the ongoing challenges of water, increment prices and all that in Abuja and Nigeria as a whole. And also will be sharing with us the achievements so far as Zoom office at ATWAP FCT Chairman. So you're back, relax, I'll be right back.
The mandate of ATWAP is just a kind of an association of a group of persons that produce water. And its objective is just to better the lives of every producer by speaking with one voice, in agreeing with one price system and all other social amenities and activities. ATWAP, under my leadership, has done so much to make every members believe in one voice or speak in one voice. Speaking in one voice in production, in production terms, we have it varies. Production cost varies. But we are really trying to bring a regulation whereby every producers will produce the most purified water. And if a purified water is to be produced, purification is a serious issue and it's cost effective. That once you are doing the right thing, producing a purified water, a pure water in quote, then definitely you will have a reasonable cost and you will agree with me to sell on that agreed or specified price. I have a running factory called Adjacent Water in Gwagwalada where we did not produce today. We want to sterilize the system, flush and change our filters, like NAFDAC specifically gave us a kind of a period of time that those filters can be used. So we are actually doing that, cleaning up our system before we get to the season. The season is just around the corner. So we don't want anyone to say, because of the season, I can't produce a purified water. We are changing every component, every usable materials that we need to change. That is exactly what we're doing. We are not striking. No one is fighting us, and we are not fighting anybody. We are only observing sanitation. That is what ATWAP does. ATWAP is a very big association. This is the only association I know that it cut across the 774 local governments, and it also have every unit. It cuts across unit, just like a poly unit. So on that note, we have a platform where we reach to ourselves. As a chairman of FCT, I belong to all the zonal platform. We have about 14 zones within FCT, and I'm a member among the group. So it's just about sending a message to all the groups and everybody will get and abide. Our members are law-abiding members. They take the health of the populace serious. So whenever we talked about sanitation, they don't joke with it because they feel that is the only time. And why we decide having this sanitation once or everyone should be part of this sanitation is the aspect of my customer. The day you might be out of production to have your own sanitation, maybe Mr. A factory, we might decide, okay, Monday being today, I want to have my own sanitation today. Those customers out there won't wait for you. They will take another product. So that is why we've agreed, okay, let every customer stock your customer. Your customer can sell whatever they want to sell. Within 2-3 days, we go ahead and clean up our factory, clean up the system. And to be candid with you, NAFDAC is mandating us to have this, because we can't keep running 360 days without having without sterilizing the system. You know, NAFDAC is our regulative body. After this, they will definitely go round to see if actually we did it. And at this time, we also fumigate. Water, we don't take issue of life granted here. We deal with everything that has to bring out a purified water. You know, water is life. Water is even better than even the medicine or drugs or the food we eat. Because there is no food, there is no drugs that is made without water. There is no food that is being prepared without water. So water is purely life. And we must give it its purification to the highest and hygiene level. The average common Nigerians, that is the only word they live on. Sachet water is what they live on for now. And the only way NAFDAC is mandating us is we must give the best. We must, every sachet we take out is documented. We have batch coding. If your water is taken out without a batch coding, a fine from NAFDAC is about 500,000. Just that is the fine. So you must batch code it so that you should be able to know at what time or at what point that product you took out had a problem. Like after this sanitation now, we will have, there will be a batch coding and there will be a coding, a date of your production. How come you observe sanitation for 2 days and after 2 days you are now producing water that is not hygiene? That is a question. Yes, I want to tell you, I want to bring to your notice that the federal government has nothing to do or has not have any policy on sachet water elimination or withdrawing it from the market. Reason is that our product or our waste are still monetized. Those sachets, we have scavengers who goes around to pick sachets. And those sachets will be picked and it will be recycled for another use. So some of the bedroom slippers we wore today are recycled material from a pure water sachet. The federal government can only come or can only take such decision when there is no advantage to what we're doing. The advantage to it is much. The sachet saves life. With the water content in the sachet saves life. While the waste, the leather or the polythene also is being recycled to another product. All the black nylon you see in the market today are done from recycled materials, which the sachet water has about 90% of those recycled material. Not the first time we are being retrained in every quarter of the year. So please, this is the first quarter of the year. We'll have this, maybe second quarter, we'll still have it, and the last quarter. So that is the only way NAFDAC can monitor and see how they can eliminate every waterborne disease. And as you can see, from years now, there's no sickness related to water because NAFDAC is really trying its best in giving us a training. NAFDAC FCT, we had that last year and we are also coming for one tomorrow. So that is just the reason why that training is being called there. I must give kudos to where I have or where my own factory resides, World Area Council. I must give kudos to the security agencies there. They are putting in their best. The military are also doing the same. Every 6 p.m. down to 12:01, they go around, even within my own factory, to give a surveillance. So that is exactly what is happening. But other zones, I believe in Buhari Area Council, we had issues early this year where a lot of persons were kidnapped, and that really gave a panic to our members who are actually, because this association takes a very large number of labor in the market. We operate both day and night shifts. We do day shift and night shift. So that's really made them to stop night production. But by His grace, I think the police within the Buhari Area Council and the FCT itself are doing a lot. So we're beginning to build back confidence in going back to our normal operation at night production. But daytime, we are fine, no issue anywhere. As Adjacent, I've been in production for close to 15 years. But I think my own personal experience I've got so far in life, I'm about 23 years in this whole business. Currently, Adjacent, we have about 48 staff. We, like our slogan, ATWAP, is water is life. We are giving life to the populace, but at this point of time, there's nothing we can do than to work or go along with the economic situation of the country. Currently, the material we are using has skyrocketed about more than 300% just this year alone. On that note, we are not really making profit or anything out of this business. I believe after this sanitation, after I might have spent money changing filters, doing everything we're doing at this point, cleaning, we must buy filters, we must change our modules, we must change our membranes at this time. So coming out to produce a purified water, then we have to check the economic value of that sachet of water that is being produced. And we'll get back to the masses on how our product will be sold after the sanitation. I had this interview just last week, Monday, on federal government intervention. I have no much to say than to ask for a grant from the government. It has been given to some of the association, bread bakers. It was given to bakers during time of President Goodluck, and currently we are pleading with our current president, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to look into this and see how it could help water producers in remaining in business. Because the cost, most of all the products we use are all imported. All our materials are all imported. No one is being produced in this country. So that is really affecting us. That is why we are asking for grants. Or if we can't have a grant, let's have a kind of a single-digit loan from either Bank of Industry or CBN with like 3 or 4 years moratorium, so that we could build back the system and pay with ease. We will be ever ready to take complaint from every members or every consumer who happen to be a victim of purchasing water that is not purified. Our numbers are all over. You can call us or you can report directly to NAFDAC. And that is why we are actually observing this sanitation. Like I said, after the sanitation, NAFDAC goes around, it goes on their routine inspection to see actually if we've changed or we did what we're supposed to do. So a producer and a member of ATWAP that actually attend this training they're about embarking on tomorrow, and you didn't really do the right thing, then once NAFDAC come on you, you have yourself to blame, not the association, neither NAFDAC itself, because they've called you, assembled you, give you a training, and it's all at your own interest to abide and take it. What we are really after is to produce a purified water to the populace. We know the average common man on the streets takes no water than a sachet water. So we can't give poisons to Nigerians. We'll give them the best. FCT, we are ready to support the minister. We are ready to support the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to see water as a life thing for every consumer to consume.
Welcome back. Again, from our guest today, in person of the ATWAP chairman FCT. He has assured Nigerians out there that they are out there to make sure life is well living to every one of us out there by giving hygienic water to all Nigerians home and abroad. He has also used the opportunity to assure that if we find any bad water out there, we should try and make it a point of call to visit any ATWAP office to lodge a complaint, and they are going to pick it up from there to make sure the right thing is being done. And also use the opportunity to assure Nigerians that the prices of water will be regulated so as to make life more meaning and living for you and I. Till I come away again, I remain your host, Joseph Zuakon the Bolijo. Bye for now.